I feel like I haven't updated you guys on my personal life recently, but to sum up the current state of my life, I kind of feel like a bird being sucked into a wind turbine and torn to shreds. For example, here's a bitch slap in the face. Yesterday I had to schedule myself an immediate surgery. Wait, this isn't funny. I had to schedule myself an immediate surgery because every single time I breathe in through my nose, my nasal cavity collapses in on itself. Oh my god, whoa! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scrape! About a month ago, I went to the doctor because I've been having trouble breathing out of my nose. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like literally every other week, I can't breathe out of my nose and I sound congested as fuck. I go in and my doctor's basically like, LOL, you have a really bad deviated septum. If you couldn't tell, my right nostril is 70% obstructed by the deviation in my septum. My doctor also told me, wow, I'm surprised you didn't go to a doctor about this sooner.
Right.
Anyways, in order for my health insurance to even cover the surgery, I had to go on this nasty-ass nasal steroid spray for a month. But even my doctor was like, judging from what I'm seeing, I don't think this nasal steroid is gonna work. So I go back to the doctor yesterday. It was my 1-month follow-up after using the steroid spray. He asked me if the steroid spray has been working. I said no, and he said, yeah, I thought so. But here's the kicker, okay? Initially, I was just going in to get my deviated septum fixed. But yesterday, the doctor who's gonna be performing the surgery on me was doing tests on my nose. He basically shoved a massive Q-tip up my nose and would put it in different positions and then be like, okay, breathe in now. Long story short, he looked at me and said, yeah, this is worse than we thought. And I was like, LOL, like, what do you mean, girl? And he goes on to tell me like, yeah, we need to fix your deviated septum, but even after we fix it, you're still not gonna be able to breathe right because my nasal cavity collapses in on itself every time I breathe. Hence why it's really hard for me to breathe out of my nose all the goddamn fucking time. So now, not only will I be getting my deviated septum fixed, but my doctor's gonna have to take cartilage from my septum and add it to the interior bridge of my nose to open up my nasal passages and make them stop collapsing in on themselves every time I fucking breathe. Woo! Yes! I love life! I love life! I love life! Bitch, you mean to tell me we have the James Webb and Hubble telescope currently flying through space? Telescopes that have 10 times better resolution than the best resolution typically attained by a ground-based telescope. And these telescopes in space are taking photos like this. But you motherfuckers in the federal government can't get one clear fucking photo of these drones flying in our airspace? Bitch, what are you not telling us? Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scrape. For the past several weeks, there have been reports of drones flying in our airspace. We have US senators being like,
hey girl, you guys want to do something about this? Like maybe shoot these motherfuckers down or...
And bitch, these drones aren't just tiny fucking things. They're the size of fucking smart cars, not even like bigger. Now we have the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security being like, we can't confirm anything, but we do know that there's no evidence of foreign involvement. Bitch, what do you mean? These drones are flying everywhere. They avoid detection. And what's even more concerning is drones leave a detectable frequency footprint, and these motherfuckers don't. They're fucking with radio stations in New Jersey. And the FBI and other agencies are just like, oh, well, those are just manned aircraft. You mean to tell me that there are men flying spacecrafts the size of this thing? Girl, we just want to know what these motherfuckers are. Like, that's it. And I don't know what's scarier. The US government knowing what these things are and refusing to tell the public, or the US government not knowing what these things are at all. Regardless, that's what you missed on what the fuck is going on in our country right now. Guys, Trump's lineup for his cabinet is actually hilariously fucking terrifying. As we're all well aware, he attempted to nominate a Fox News host as Attorney General. He nominated a man who has had widespread medical controversy to lead Medicare and Medicaid. He made a new department for the creator of Tesla, Elon Musk, called the Government Efficiency Commission. And now, let's play a fun little game. This is Kelly Loeffler. She has a background in finance and sports ownership. Guess the position Trump has been thinking of appointing her. Just guess. Like, literally just guess. Do you have an idea in your head of what he's thinking of appointing her as? Well, whatever you're thinking is probably fucking wrong, so you can throw it out the goddamn window. He's thinking of appointing her as Secretary of Agriculture. Someone with a background in finance and sports ownership as our Secretary of Agriculture. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, no fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream! Kelly has clearly been chosen for her political loyalty to Trump rather than qualifications. Because what the fuck do you mean she's gonna be Secretary of Agriculture? She literally during the 2020 election, objected the certification of Georgia's electoral results because she wanted Trump to win in 2020. Like, she was ready to disqualify Georgia's electoral results so Trump could win. So if you're wondering why Trump is thinking of appointing her this position, it's probably because she was willing to go against the democratic process in the 2020 election to ensure Trump's win. Also, she is filthy fucking rich, and you want her to govern a department that's meant to serve small farmers in rural communities? Like, what does she have to do with agriculture at all? So clearly, moral of the story, Trump is electing people who are kissing the fuck out of his ass. This obviously isn't about credentials or qualifications. It is simply about Trump rewarding people for their loyalty towards him, which is crazy! This is crazy. You know how older people are constantly attacking everyone in younger generations, saying bullshit like, when I was your age, I owned a house. Yes, a house that you bought for 2 pennies in a bag of fucking corn, you wrinkly, saggy ass bitch. But that's besides the point. Trump is expecting to privatize 2 firms that guarantee 70% of mortgages. So, in other words, we're all fucked and probably won't be able to buy homes in the future. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream! Now let me put this in simple terms, especially for all the Trump supporters out there watching this video thinking that Trump's new policies would affect everybody but them. Basically, there are 2 government-sponsored enterprises called Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Essentially, these enterprises help make it easier for people to buy homes by making home loans cheaper. And for anybody who doesn't know what a home loan is an agreement between you and a lender. So say you want to buy a home and I'm a lender. I'm going to give you money to borrow so you can buy that home, but you have to repay me the money you've borrowed plus interest every single month. And that's called your monthly mortgage. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac make it easier for people to get these home loans at cheaper prices so more families have places to live. Our government is then used as a safeguard to make sure that all of this runs smoothly. Now what Trump wants to do is have Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac be run by private businesses instead of the government. And if this happens, families might have to spend more money every year for their home loans. And if these home loans end up costing more money, that means some families won't be able to buy homes. This would also lead to all of us having less help because that special safety guard from the government won't be there anymore. But you know what? It's okay if all of us become homeless by 2029, as long as Donald Trump keeps catering to the rich, helping them get richer. And if you had any trouble following anything I just said, essentially what I'm getting at here is, if you want to buy a home within the next few years, you better be filthy fucking rich, because if you're not, you're gonna be fucked. Girl. Federal appeals court upholds law requiring sale or ban of TikTok in the US. They do this shit every single year!
They do this every year.
But what's more concerning to me is that every year when they're like, we're gonna ban TikTok, it never actually happens. But this year, they're making quite the commotion and TikTok might actually get banned in mid-January. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! So the Federal Appeals Court was basically like, hey girls, so you either cut ties with your Chinese parent company ByteDance or you're out this bitch. Which makes sense because the US and China are in the midst of a tech war right now. Now TikTok was like,
No.
and sent in a petition to get this law overturned, but it was denied. The law aims to protect national security by limiting data access and potential influence from China. But here's where things are interesting. The US isn't the only country that's concerned right now. Similar concerns are mirrored in the European Union about TikTok's influence on politics and how TikTok affects elections. Now, obviously, content creators such as myself are like, hey girl, so let's not, because if you do actually ban TikTok, you're stripping away the livelihoods of thousands of content creators. The lawmakers, yeah, they don't give a flying fuck. They're like, either ByteDance complies or you can all fuck off. What sucks even more is TikTok proposed solutions for data security concerns, but the government abandoned those negotiations. The same government that asked the CEO of TikTok whether or not TikTok accesses your home Wi-Fi.
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Overall though, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do if TikTok gets banned, so I guess we'll all just have to cross that bridge when we get there. I'm gonna be using the hardest English filter, but if I don't get it right on my first try, I have to start all over again. Colloquialism. Fuck! What the fuck? Okay, colloquialism. Colloquialism? Bitch, what? Colloquialism. 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 Oh my god, what the fuck? Colloquialism. Colloquialism! Am I not saying? I'm looking it up on Google.
Colloquialism.
I was saying it right, bitch! Colloquialism. Bitch, fuck you. What? What just happened? You're kidding. What? Guys, like, did I break the fucking...
Oh my God, I'll try again. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. I'm saying it right. Phenomenon. 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 Oh my God. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. You're pissing me off. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Phenomenon? Like, is this shit fucking broken? Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Oh, so now you work. Defibrillator. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Worcestershire? Massachusetts. Massachusetts! Oh my fucking God. Massachusetts. Are you fucking Massachusetts? Massachusetts! Almond. Almond. Ingenuity. Colloquialism. Gourmet. Gourmet! Gourmet! Gourmet. 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 Gourmet! Oh my God. Ignominious? What is that word? Tautology? Ventriloquist? Defibrillator? Jewelry. Finally!
Honestly, we need to wrap this shit up and cut the bullshit, because at the rate it's going every single day when I hop on here and tell you guys what's going on in the US government, it feels like I'm giving all of you a Glee recap. Wait, bitch, like actually? Our government could be run by Bozo and Krusty the Clown and nobody would know the difference. The Canadian Prime Minister had to explain to our future president, Donald Trump, why tariffs would be bad for the US economy. And now we have to deal with the repercussions of Joe Biden pardoning his son just weeks before his son's sentencings on guns and tax convictions. Everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. Time for the Daily Scream. Buckle up, bitch, because I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible to follow. Joe Biden pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, from 2 federal cases. One, being criminally convicted in a case relating to gun ownership, when Hunter Biden lied about his drug use on a form when buying a gun. And 2, a federal tax case that centers around whether or not he paid enough taxes between the years of 2016 to 2019, including tax evasion and filing a false tax return. Now, here's where shit gets a little sticky. Trump is criticizing Joe Biden for pardoning and helping his son, but Trump has also used pardons to help his friends and family. He's literally upset with Joe Biden for doing something that he himself has done. Anyways, Trump is now using this as an opportunity to say that our justice system is broken, and his solution is controlling the justice system himself. He plans on putting people that support him in charge, and this is dangerous because it could make the justice system work only for him and not anybody else. So basically, Trump is using Biden's pardon of his son as a tactic for him to control the Department of Justice, even though Trump has done the exact same thing. And that's what you missed on what the fuck is going on in the US government right now. Hey guys, so what's going on?
What's going on?
Wait, are we ignoring him or what? Spencer, you're now a victim of ignored. Stick to the plan, guys. Damn, they got Spencer. Spencer, you have been nominated as tribute. That's it. I'm ignoring you. I know we all had that hee-hee ha-ha moment where I was like, yeah, LOL, ignore me, ignore Miss Wawa. But I didn't think you guys would actually do it. I thought the whole premise of this ignoring trend was to ignore celebrities. Wait, are you guys calling me a celebrity? Hi, everyone. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream! On a real note, I'm really fucking confused. Did the whole let's ignore celebrities trend turn into let's ignore social media content creators? Because as far as I was concerned, I wouldn't consider myself a celebrity. Well, no, I'm not a celebrity yet. And I thought the entire point of this whole ignoring trend was to only ignore celebrities. Am I wrong? Wait, let me look this shit up. No, I'm not wrong! Viral trend has TikTokers ignoring celebrities. Spencewuah first on the chopping block. Honestly, I don't know whether I should be concerned for myself, flattered, or both. Because on one hand, you guys are viewing my content and ignoring me, which kind of fucking sucks and makes me sad. But then on the other hand, there's the concept that you guys are only ignoring me because I'm quote unquote a celebrity. You know what? I can't, okay. I think I'm gonna cut my losses and take this shit as a compliment, because I don't think there's much I can do other than accept what's currently happening. I'm confused, but okay. 219. 219. You want to know what that number is? The amount of school shootings we've had in the United States in 2024. Did you know that a typical school year usually consists of about 180 days? There have been more school shootings than there have been school days. days. And within the past year, there have been 385 mass shootings in the US. That's more mass shootings than there are days of the fucking year. And today, in Madison, Wisconsin, there was another school shooting. The shooting resulted in several casualties, including 2 deaths, and children being transported to the hospital. Yet you want this generation to be up in arms about the United Healthcare CEO getting shot? I literally saw someone make a video the other day talking about how no one was fazed when the United Healthcare CEO was shot, like nobody cared. Because that's a regular fucking Tuesday at school. Firearms remain the leading cause of death of teens and children in the United States. Oh, but as long as the NRA keeps funding individuals in legislature, we're not gonna see any stricter gun laws passed. It'll all just sort itself out. Oh, and I forgot, the NRA actually funds and donates money to some of you congressmen. And they donate that money so you can properly campaign, get elected into office. And obviously, when you get elected and put into office, you're not gonna do anything about gun control. Why would you do that? The NRA helped you get elected. There are children dying. And what's even more devastating is when I found out about the shooting in Madison, Wisconsin, I wasn't even fazed. It should not be normal for people to get accustomed to finding out regularly that there has been a school shooting. Bitch, there was a 7.0 magnitude earthquake in Northern California. The French government has collapsed. And although these are pressing issues, I'm more focused on the Catholic nun who was arrested in Northern Italy in a mob bust. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream. This is Sister Anna Donnelly, a Catholic nun with the Sisters of Charity Institute in Milan, and she was 1 out of 25 people arrested for mafia-related crimes. The crimes included aiding and abetting extortion, drug trafficking, receiving stolen goods, tax crimes, money laundering. She basically acted as an intermediary, so she exploited her spiritual role to pass messages and orders between imprisoned mafia bosses and their associates outside of prison. She also gathered information to aid in criminal strategies. What's even crazier, she was interviewed in 2020 for all of her good work in prisons. She worked with prisoners, prison staff. She was even a soccer referee during prison free time. Now, she's currently under house arrest. I just think that this shit is fucking crazy. This needs to be turned into a movie. Like, I can already see the summary in my head. Nun with mob ties exploits her spiritual status to aid mob bosses that have been imprisoned. Tell me that wouldn't make a sick-ass movie. Tell me that wouldn't make a sick-ass movie. Bitch, what is going on? Team Trump debates, how much should we invade Mexico?
What's going on?
Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Spiral Panic and Scream! Trump is reportedly exploring using U.S. military forces, including airstrikes, against Mexican drug cartels. His justification behind all of this is he's advocated labeling drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, which would then justify using direct U.S. military action. But invading Mexico, regardless if it's just like a handful of troops, that would violate international law, which would damage relations between the US and Mexico and could escalate things into violence. Military operations could also incite violence from these cartels. Now, obviously, the cartels in Mexico are extremely dangerous. They're heavily involved in drug trafficking, human trafficking, violent crimes. So I'm not saying that nothing should be done in that regard. However, there have already been numerous attempts to combat Mexican drug cartels, and unfortunately, stomping into Mexico and using airstrikes is not gonna get the job done. If anything, even if one thing goes wrong, it's gonna piss off the leaders of these cartels and escalate more violence. If something is to be done, I feel like it would have to be far more strategic than just invading Mexico. Because if the leaders of these cartels see US military forces coming for them, they're gonna leave. Like, they're gonna disappear. They're gonna go into hiding. But you know what? If shit hits the fan, I'm out this bitch. And if anyone outside of the US has a spare room, please let me know. I've made a grave mistake. Not again, bitch! Please! Please, not again, not again, not again. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream, yay! I clearly made an oversighted miscalculation when posting this video yesterday. That's my line. And what's crazy to me is even though I totally should have seen this coming, I did not. Because I have posted a plethora of videos where I look batshit fucking crazy. And all of you had ample time to take screenshots from those videos and make them your profile pictures. However, nobody did. So forgive me if I thought that it was safe to post a video of me using the Wicked filter and had the assumption that no one would turn that video into a cavalry of Spencewuah Wicked profile pictures. It's like you bitches pick and choose when these profile pictures are warranted. And I'm not even given a warning. And what makes this even worse is I'm currently sick. Like, I clearly have some sort of fuck-ass cold. My throat hurts, my nose is stuffy, I've had 3 bloody noses today because my apartment is so fucking dry. And now is the time you guys decide to start this shit up again. It's like you demonic little heifers could sense that I was sick. And you knew that in my weakened state, you could get away with this shit. And to be fair, yeah, you bitches ate down.
Right.
Like, you really chewed and ate down on this one, yeah? Not only was I taken off guard, but you lint-licking wenches were able to coordinate all of this within 24 hours. And honestly, like, I can't even be mad about it. If anything, I feel like a proud mother. I taught you bitches well, and the teacher has become the student.
I want to see what 2025 holds for me, but I'm not gonna stop using the filter until I get what I fucking want. Okay. Yes! Yes to the first one. I don't know about the rest. Let's try again. Damn! Ah! Damn, wait. Stop! Like, what is going on here? Damn! I'm gonna have to interpret this as like a relationship moving in together, and I'm getting the D every night! Let's try one more time, just to see. Time, marriage, squirt. So I'm getting married and back shots. Like, wait. What else do we have in store? The eggplant really keeps coming up, and I can't help but think that, like, this new year, I'm really gonna be getting it. Girl, what is going on with these fucking aliens? Like, if something's gonna happen, can it fucking happen already? Like, I don't mean to sound impatient or anything, but I feel like the aliens are just dilly-dallying at this point, and I need this shit to get over with. Because I'm genuine, like, I am sick of waiting. What is happening? And for all these people that are recording videos of orbs and these drones in the sky, saying shit like, the drones are everywhere, the orbs are everywhere, where the fuck are you? No, like, actually, where the fuck are you? Because where I live, I haven't seen jack shit. And now, like, it's pissing me off, actually. Like, I'm actually getting really upset about it. Because at least give me something, bitch. Like, if the aliens are here, like, I want to see this shit, too. I feel left out. I do. Like, I want to see these drones flying in the sky in person, too. I want to see these bright beaming orbs in the sky as well. So where the fuck are you guys seeing this shit? I want to know, because as far as I'm concerned, when I look out my window, I just see a blue fucking sky and clouds. Actually, I also see smog because of the pollution, but that's besides the point. I haven't seen any of these orbs or these drones. What do you mean they're everywhere?
I feel like we, as a society, will never be as collectively united than when we all found out Luigi Mangione was the gunman of the United Healthcare CEO. I kid you not, the second the photos of Luigi were released, we all became a united front. I saw people in comment sections of news networks like ABC and the Daily Mail saying shit like, he couldn't have been the gunman, he was with me that night, I'm the alibi. And you know when I feel we all formed as one? When we found out that man was bisexual! With all this said, Luigi, baby, I will be writing to you in prison. And the best part about all of this is nobody has to be scared of him because he only had that one target. And he did that on behalf of everybody who is currently being failed by a rigged healthcare system. He also did that for everyone whose healthcare claims have been denied, for every child who has lost a parent, and for every parent that has lost a child under United Healthcare. So yeah, Luigi can get it any day of any hour at any given moment. And for everyone to be like, but murder is bad. Yes, it is. But I'd also like to remind you this. Every single person that was denied health coverage by United Healthcare, that just added more money into Brian Thompson's yearly bonus. So what's worse? People being denied healthcare so the CEO of a major corporation can receive more money? Or someone who stopped that?
You bitches are fake as fuck! Jacob Elordi grew out his facial hair and let his hair grow out. And suddenly, everybody is up in fucking arms. Talking about how it looks like it's making him age badly. Saying shit like, what the hell did we see in him? Bitch, shut the fuck up! Shut up! You wouldn't know a real man if he slapped you in the face. This is a real fucking man. And it's fine and dandy if you're on the younger side and prefer a clean-shaved man who looks like an underage prepubescent boy. That's fine, because it caters to your age range. But the bitches who are my age who are clowning on this man for growing out his facial hair? Shame! shame on you! He looks fine as fuck. He looks fine as fuck, bitch. And for you medieval unkempt wenches to hop on here and make fun of a man just because he grew out his facial hair, bitch, you belong at the pillory having tomatoes thrown at your fucking face. Tomato, tomato, tomato. And you know what's even crazier? You bitches are acting like if he walked past you on the sidewalk, you wouldn't ask him for a photo. You're acting like if this man asked to kiss you on the cheek, you would say no. Bitch, we all know that's a lie, because if it were me, and I saw Jacob Elordi walk past me on the sidewalk with facial hair on any given day of any hour at any opportunity, I would ride that man like a contestant at the rodeo. I saw a video of someone talking about how there's been an increase in UFO sightings within the past several months leading up to 2025. We've seen UFO activity in Morris, New Jersey, where people have claimed to see drones flying through the sky all night long. There have been videos taken like this one in Folsom, California, of objects flying in the sky and moving around in ways no man-made object can operate currently. And then 2 days ago, there was a pink orb sighted in the sky near the pyramids in Egypt. And what scares me is I saw another video of someone being like, what if there's been a spike in UFO activity, not because these extraterrestrials want to make themselves known, but because they're fleeing Earth? Let me make something very fucking clear. If that is the case, and these motherfuckers are sensing some imminent danger coming our way, and like cats before an earthquake, they're seeking shelter before shit hits the fan, all I gotta say is, please take me with you! Take me with you! If that's the case and these UFOs and UAPs are fleeing Earth, I beg of you. I know you got room on that spaceship. Let me on that bitch! Stop fucking around. Like, please, if you have the time and I'm on the way, just scoop me. Just pick me up, please. It is gut-wrenchingly painful to know that we are all currently living in the year of our Lord 2024, and I'm finding out that aliens exist before I could even get a fucking boyfriend. We are all finding out aliens are real before I could even get a fucking boyfriend! What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? You're telling me I'm finding out aliens are real before I even get a What? Wow. Wow. Damn, that shit is crazy. A lot of people have been coming at me crazy in my comment section for showing an interest in Luigi Mangione. I've been getting a lot of comments calling me sick, telling me I'm what's wrong with this generation, telling me that I'm disgusting for calling a murderer attractive. And for that, I wanted to hop on here and say I'm sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry that I don't give a fuck, and I would ride that motherfucker till the break of dawn, till my legs go numb. At the rate it's going, Trump's pick for his 2025 cabinet is batshit crazy and makes absolutely no fucking sense. So I thought I'd join in, hop on the crazy train, and give Trump more suggestions and maybe new departments he can open up based on his picks for cabinet thus far. For the head of our new anger management department, I've nominated the Hulk and Gordon Ramsay. The head of animal welfare will be Cruella DeVille. Director of cybersecurity, Mark Zuckerberg. As for Trump's legal advisors, we have O.J. Simpson and P. Diddy. The head of our foreign relations and relationship expertise goes to Pete Davidson. The Department of Child Behavior Specialists goes to Abby Lee Miller and Chucky the Doll. The leaders of our environmental sustainability program will be Taylor Swift's Jet and Kim Kardashian. If Trump gets into any trouble with other countries, I've also created an apology department, and that will be run by Shane Dawson, Logan Paul, and James Charles. The Food Health Organization will be run by Jabba the Hutt, Peter Griffin, and Patrick Starr. The head of our mental health department will be run by Freddy Krueger and the Joker. Beauty and hair department, I added this one in for shits and giggles, but that's going to be run by Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And lastly, for disaster relief and consulting, I've chosen the Kardashian/Jenner family.
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Yeah.
I can explain. And baby, would you go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and don't let that door hit you on the way out. Send me on my way, on my way. Go ahead and just go ahead. Don't drive through that red light. If you do, you'll get a ticket and maybe hit a pedestrian ahead. And go ahead and just Mary had a little lamb. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and Miss Mary Mac all dressed in black with silver buttons all down her back. Go ahead and go ahead and go ahead. ahead and go ahead down by the bank with the hanky panky where the bullfrog jump from bank to bank saying he pop 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 pop. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and go ahead and go ahead. Go on me, take on me. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. No one moans so wicked. Go ahead and just go ahead. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and popular. I know about popular. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and would you 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 go ahead and oh happy day, oh happy day. Go ahead and go ahead and go ahead and go ahead, go ahead and go ahead and big girls don't cry ahead and go ahead and just to go ahead and go ahead. And would you really go ahead and just go ahead and just would you go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Go ahead and just 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 I am beautiful ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just happy birthday to you ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just hit me baby one more time and go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just oh baby go ahead and just 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 go ahead and would you really go ahead and just go ahead and baby, oh, go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. Auto Sri Lanka, go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and would you really go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. Phantom of the Opera, go ahead and just go ahead. And just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go decline ahead and just go 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 ahead and just would you really just go ahead and just go ahead and really just really go ahead and just go ahead and just go O'Reilly Auto Parts ahead and just go ahead and just chi ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just he went to fight last Saturday night. I didn't get late. I gonna fight. Go ahead and just go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and get out right now. It's the end of you and me. Go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just would you really go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer ahead and just go ahead and the weather outside is frightful but the fire is so delightful ahead and go ahead and would you go ahead and go ahead and drop it down low ahead and just no go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and to the left go ahead and just go ahead and halo go ahead and just go ahead and just irreplaceable go ahead and just go ahead and just hips don't lie and I'm starting to feel it's right perfection go ahead and just go ahead cause there's a she-wolf in the closet go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and would you really go ahead and go ahead and would you go ahead I can't take this anymore go ahead and just High School Musical Say we have to let it go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. And would you really, really wanna just go ahead and just grow ahead and just go ahead? Go ahead, and would you really wanna just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really, really, really wanna just go ahead? Would you really wanna go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead? Go ahead and go ahead. Go ahead, just go ahead. And would you really, 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 really wanna go ahead and just bye. Go ahead and just go ahead. What do you mean? Go ahead and just go ahead. And would you really wanna go ahead and go ahead and go ahead? And would you really wanna go ahead? That's me, espresso. I'm waking late, cause I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead. And would you really, really wanna go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really, really wanna go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really wanna go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really, really, really wanna just go ahead and just go ahead and just see where the wind takes us? See where the wind takes us. The breeze outside is picking up. Oh, go ahead and just go ahead. Go ahead, and you should see me in a crown ahead and just go ahead and go ahead. Look what you made me do. Go ahead and just go ahead like a damn sociopath. Go ahead, and would you really, 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 really just go ahead? And would you really want to go ahead? And would you just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really want to just go ahead and just go ahead? Because you really want to just go ahead and just all I want for Christmas is you. Ahead and just go ahead and go ahead. Girls just want to have fun ahead and grow ahead. And would you really, really want to just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you want to just go ahead and just go ahead? Because if you wanted to go ahead, you should probably get out, please. Just go ahead and leave. You should go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead. Go ahead, just go ahead. Go ahead and just go ahead. And would you really, really, really want to go ahead and just go ahead and just, would you really want to go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really want to go ahead and just, would you really, really, would you really want to just go ahead and just go ahead and go ahead and just, would you really want to go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead and just could you go ahead and just, would you really, really, really wanna go ahead and just such as we're meant to fly? Go ahead and just go ahead. Maybe come alive, come on and turn me on. Go ahead, and would you really, really wanna go ahead? And would you wanna go ahead? And would you wanna go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really wanna go ahead? And would you really wanna go ahead? And would you wanna go ahead? And would you really, really, really wanna go ahead? And could you really just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you do it for me? Could you please do it for me? Just really go ahead. And would you wanna go ahead? And could you go ahead? And please just go ahead. And would you really, baby, would you go ahead and go ahead and just go ahead and go ahead? And would you really, really wanna go ahead, ahead. And would you really wanna go ahead? And would you wanna go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really, really wanna go ahead and just go ahead and just go ahead? And would you really, 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 really wanna go ahead and just go ahead and just